Good morning again, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to the Backpack Trader Training Room for Wednesday, January 28th, 2026, Crude Oil Inventory Report Session. Please note the required risk disclosure. This room is for educational and information purposes only. It is not financial advice. Trade your charts, not mine. Trading of this type carries substantial risks and should only be attempted with funds you can afford to do without. All right. Let's do away with that since this is our last session for the day. Less than a minute to the report. We have a long on crude, spotlight crude on the right that has gone too far. Long on unleaded, also gone too far. We'll be looking for new trades there. And we are apparently in a long trade on the counterpunch crude chart on the lower left. Actually, no, that has stopped out. So we're flat there, and we'll be looking for a new trade there as well. We'll wait and see where the reaction on the report is very, very shortly, and then we'll wait 2 minutes. Yeah, there's time for the report. And I'm not seeing much of a reaction. A little bit on unleaded, maybe. Those are the extents of our reaction, and I'm not even sure it's that big. 63.04 down to 62.92. A 12 tick reaction range. Can you say nothing burger? There is a long trade on unleaded. Given lack of reaction, I wouldn't be adverse to getting in sync with that. Another minute and a half, something like that. But that stops out, so it's off the table. Okay, we're just coming up to our session time. Short trade, we can get in sync with that. And there we are in the short trade on the counterpunch crude chart. Spotlight unleaded and spotlight crude are both flat at the moment. Well, system is in a long trade on spotlight crude. We are not going to be in that one. It's gone too far. Counterpunch Crude taking a little bit of heat here. We're up around $63. Stop is at 63.06. And it's interesting. Unleaded coming down, crude going up. Does not compute. Getting out of the original reaction range, so at least peeking out of it. Full stop on the counterpunch crude chart. Not much happening. Unleaded and spotlight crude still looking for trades. Actually, all three charts are looking for trades right now. And now unleaded is turning upward. Testing the 50 and 20, 50 EMA, 20 SMA on unleaded. Please do say hello. There's a short trade, another short on the 377 tick counterpunch chart. First trade lost 26 ticks. This one looks like it's money management and target. Yeah, 99 to 89. And we did trigger in, and it bounces just as soon as it triggers in. Still in the early trade on spotlight crude, but nothing for our session. Good morning, Ross. Nine or 8 and 9 went well in gold. Unless really couldn't really stay with the 10 o'clock much because of the room. But the room overall went very well this morning. Crude was one and done on our normal spotlight charts. Unleaded, YM, all three of those were one and done. Micro Russell on Catapult and Micro NQ both were positive sessions. Both of those reaching their power quitting. Soybeans, kind of an unknown this morning. Crude is kind of sitting around doing nothing. In the short on the 377 tick counterpunch. There's a long on Spotlight. And it triggers in immediately and doesn't. Oh, oops. Okay. Fix that. All right. I need to. Oh, that's interesting. Oh, yeah. All right, let's close that one out. Put the right order in. So we got, since we're right around the one tick, it was going to be, we just lost one tick on that. Good to hear that on the night sessions. About between 5 and 7 after 10, something really lit a fire under gold, and it was just flying. Let's put this where it belongs up here. Yeah, 10 tick minimum. Target 1 there. And our stop is down here. All right, we're in a short on the 377 tick. We had a possible stop and reverse long, but it's canceled now. Ah, unleaded goes short. Oh boy, this is going to be fun. Unleaded goes short. So we have unleaded short and crude long on our spotlight charts. Always fun when they're opposing each other. Actually, the long trade stopped out, so I actually was well off to have closed that one and tried to get back into it. Oh no, that's not stopped out yet. Stop's way down here. Put the order back. Still well away from it. No, not really. That's fairly unusual for them to oppose each other. And not extremely so, but looks like they're both headed the same direction, just different orders in different directions. Hit money management on unleaded didn't stop out. This up bar is what gave us the long trade on crude. And apparently that was kind of anomalous. There's the stop out on crude. So crude is flat. Unleaded is break even. And target 1 traders in hand. Target 1 was worth 26. So that's going to be a one and done for target 1 traders when it completes. Target 2 still looking to need to get down some more. Unleaded coming close. Oh, and we did hit. So 377 tick hit its 10 tick target. So we are trailing on that one at 92. And that's a stop out at 92 right there. Hit it again. Definitely out. That is one and done. Or no, it's not. We had a loss up in there of, what did I say that was? That was that one. 26. So we're down 16 and 1, down 15. Still need another trade. Still, we didn't get target 2 on unleaded. My mistake on that one on crude saved us a 32 tick loss. But that was a mistake. So if I were working on my 25 in a row, that would be a mistake, and I would be starting all over again. Unleaded with target 2. So this will be a one and done session for either target 1 or target 2 traders. For both. Not a big trade. 26 for target 1, 42 for target 2. There's our first stop move beyond the break even. 89.01. Entry at 89.14. So 13 ticks on the trailer. Looking for a new trade on crude. All right, 88.96 for unleaded. 18 ticks on the trailer. All right, looks like maybe we're getting an up move on crude. This would stop out, probably cause unleaded to stop out, and that's going to be a one and done session for unleaded. All right, there's a move. Yep, there's our move up on crude. Stop hasn't changed on unleaded. We're still in the trade. If we were using the trade off the 200 EMA, that would have been a long trade on crude. But that's not part of the trade plan. Okay, looks like stop came down to 88.88. For crude, and this is just the basic 8-tick range bar that we've been running, that Troy's been running in the rooms for since Spotlight came out. Another stop move, unleaded, continuing to trail. A couple more down bars will give us a short. We do have a overbought reading. We have overbought readings right in here. So that will allow us to get a pink short. Would have had a pink short here, except for the long triggering in. Unleaded stop at target 2 now, 88.72. So that was 42 ticks. We got target 2 traders are looking at minimum of 84 ticks right now. Target 1 traders 26 and 42, 68 ticks. Just running 14 ticks behind. They only got target 1 rather than target 2 on the fixed. Then move down tick. There we go. 88.71. 43 ticks. Yeah, standard spotlight, 10 tick minimum for money management on crude. POQ is 2 target 1s or I'm sorry, 2 money managements for a target 1 and alt and positive. Trade is 2 positions, 1 to target 1, 1 to target 2. And we'll use the overbought, oversold trades and the trade off the 50 EMA, off the 50 and the trade off the 20 SMA. That's the blue trade, blue long trade that I accidentally avoided. Oh, looks like we came. So came down to 88.66, right on the top of that bar. It looks like there's a 1 tick wick above that. I would probably adjust that up a couple of ticks. Maybe 88.68. But I will follow it as it plots. And stops out at either one. 88.66 from 89.14. So 14 and 34, 48 ticks. Yeah, 48 ticks. So 90 ticks for target 2, 76 for target 1. One and done session. It looks like Crude is just kind of going sideways. All right. Other than that one trade, we've had no trades on Crude, Spotlight Crude. 377 Crude and unleaded are both, spotlight unleaded are both done. And this spotlight crude is just going sideways. So unless anybody has questions, I am about ready to wrap it up for this morning. Rather than watch crude just go back and forth, see if it breaks out here. Okay, it looks like it might break out. Tested the 200 a couple of times. Let's see if it breaks higher here. We do have FOMC at 2 o'clock this afternoon, which does have a tendency to make the morning session a little bit more muted. It comes right back down to the 50. We will call it a day. And right back down to the 50s. We will call it a morning. No use watching it do that kind of stuff for another half hour or so. Unless there are questions. I don't see any more. Everybody have a good day, and we will do it again tomorrow morning at 9:30. Next week is going to be a shortened week for me. I'm hitting the road on Thursday, so no room next Thursday, and I will be dark for the next 2 weeks. After that, after Wednesday's sessions, the next session will be Tuesday morning, February 23rd. And I will go ahead and put that in the schedule tomorrow, but after we finish up the session there, and then we'll see where we are when I get back. Thank you, Ross. Everybody have a good one. We will see you tomorrow morning.